Welcome to another exciting edition of Travel Guide. If you are new here, consider subscribing. Today we will be visiting the Chicago Cultural Center. However, the flow of the building combined with unique exhibits on a somewhat regular basis does make the location a little more enticing. Unique in that has a relaxed shared space where you can study, meet, or hang, no matter who you are. It's not a huge building, and the exhibits tend to be small, so you can get through it all quite quickly. The Carrie James Marshall Massive, and incredible mural Rushmore celebrating women from Chicago on the west side of the building, Garland Street. Head up to the Tiffany Dome room where they often have chairs and tables set up unless there is going to be an event, or head to the seating area on first floor, a couple rooms past the lobby on the Washington Street entrance. Inside the Cultural Center you will see two very beautiful glass domes as well as art exhibits that rotate very few months. A grand building that was once the home of the Chicago Public Library, it now hosts multiple art exhibits and a wide variety of events. Such a great place. They do have many private events, so if you can get in, it's so worth it, and free. Which is very rare these days. Don't miss the magnificent stained glass Tiffany Dome ceiling, the world's largest, and the Renaissance pattern dome ceiling on the north side of the building. The building alone is a work of art, the mosaics, marble staircase, the woodwork, and the dome, that beautiful stained glass dome. If you're ever in Chicago, it's a place to visit, and it's a place for locals to just relax and enjoy art for free. The docent, Mark, gave a memorable tour in which left me with a new appreciation for the history and architecture of Chicago. Something is going on all the time. Go to the second floor to see the glass done and the murals on the walls. A wonderful place for both Chicagoans and tourists to soak in the cultural essence of the city's arts and historical background. If you are in Chicago and want to see some beautiful architecture and Chicago history for free, please see the Chicago Cultural Center. There is no entry fee. The Chicago Cultural Center is beautifully made. The Tiffany Dome in the Preston Hall is spectacular. What an overlooked but outstanding piece of Chicago's history. With a variety of interactive and free exhibits located in a stunning architectural landmark, this building should be in your must-visit list for Chicago. Currently featuring local artists, work from children all over the city, and a unique, full-scale Japanese wooden art garden, this building hosts a myriad of options for the family. Everything you'd ever want to know about the city and its past can probably be learned during one of their guides' tours, or from any number of brochures that are included in the tour. Check out StoryCorps if you get a chance. It's a great project that will allow you to have an in-depth recorded conversation about whatever you want, and with whomever you want it to be with. An appointment is necessary, and the Cultural Center is free. The Tiffany mosaics on the south staircase are marvelous. Make sure to go all the way to the top and see the dome in the former circulation room. A great place to learn about the history of Chicago. Also a great place to see artwork. Great views and great pieces of art. It's a beautiful space, particularly the domes with stained glass and tile mosaics, and a lovely place to unwind from the hustle and bustle of downtown and the park. From poems and raps made by children that go to Chicago public schools to the history of African American music and clubs. This was originally the Chicago Public Library, built with international donations after the Chicago fire, and filled with books gifted from other English-speaking countries. It is a great place to check out if you want an art fix on your lunch break, or if you are a tourist looking for sightseeing advice. It's a wonderful spot to learn about the history of the city, and stay current with the culture that forming Chicago. History Today. It's open every day, it has free Wi-Fi that doesn't totally sucks, and the art installations are usually community involved and/or related to the history of Chicago. The building itself is a work of art in architecture, and has water fountains, plenty of restrooms, and common areas to sit and relax, eat a packed meal, or read. This is pretty much in the center of everything, and it just takes a few minutes to go in and admire the exquisite glass dome, old library, with very interesting temporary exhibitions halls, impressive architecture decorated with mosaics, and cupolas made by Tiffany's, is a spectacular building. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and leave your comments below.